With Idaho schools now back in session, some with mask requirements, some without, and others still trying to figure out what's best for their campuses. Many school leaders across the state share the same thought: keeping our students in person 5 days a week. But there's already an elementary school in eastern Idaho that has had to transition to remote learning for several days because several teachers have called out. So it begs the question, do our Treasure Valley schools have the plans and resources in place to transition to remote learning if similar situations were to happen? Our Tristan Lewis has hit the ground running today and reached out to several school districts and searched through their COVID response plans. Tristan, schools closing temporarily isn't happening here, but are there plans in place if need be? What'd you find out?
Shira, many of the schools I was able to speak with say they already have plans in place because of starting out the school year last year remote and hybrid. Boise School District says the COVID-19 response plan is very flexible. It's been designed to adjust from community health leaders, and they're saying they're medical experts, to making adjustments accordingly. They can adjust at a district level, a school level, or a grade level. Now, those adjustments could involve going fully remote or a hybrid model. The district is having daily to weekly conversations with healthcare partners on cases in schools. But Dan Holler, the public affairs administrator at Boise School District, says the goal is to keep kids in school 5 days a week. But if something were to happen, they're ready to transition.
You know, the experience we had last year where we had to make adjustments very quickly and make sure our staff was well trained to be able to offer remote learning. We are prepared. If we have to make that choice, we are prepared.
Now, if school districts had schools or grades learn remote, they have a device deployment to make sure there are enough devices and Wi-Fi devices to do so successfully. Again, they did it last year, so they can do it again, Holler says. But right now, there are no plans to do so. Boise School District has been back in school for nearly 2 weeks, and Holler says so far things are going well case-wise. He wants to reiterate the best place for students to be learning is in person. Shira?
Lots of good info there, and no doubt something that school districts have been thinking about for a long time. Thanks, Tristan.